Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is unusual video. I thought I will pose a little bit with makeup. I don't really buy much apart from some lip balms, products, etc. I don't really buy much at the moment because I do have quite a lot still to go through, some new products that I haven't touched yet to show you as well, and try makeups, and I have a list of things I still need to go through to do makeup reviews, etc. But today is very different. Today I thought I'm going to talk a little bit about my jewelry collection, my brooches particularly, because I do like brooches. I love brooches and bracelets. What I show you on me at the moment, this is Sarah Coventry set. These are all genuine things I buy or I am given as present. My sister, unfortunately her channel is in Russian, but she's very knowledgeable about history of jewelry, and she is a collector in the same way as some people collect nail polishes and they want to have everything, and it's a passion for collection to have unique a set of things that no one else has in the world. So she's got massive collection of jewelry, which is very unique and very interesting. Certain things she doesn't collect, some of them artistically or maybe in terms of technology don't really represent any interest, but she's got most of interesting collections. So I have some of the items she gave me as a present, including that Sarah Coventry set, that clips and the bracelet, and also some of the items I bought myself without actually knowing, but it was more of the sort of intuitive purchases, and they are still, I still love them. Not all of them antique or vintage, but I'll just take you through what I have and what I love. And my motto this year, I thought, we're going back to work and I'm going to look nice. I'm going to look different every day with different things, not just I was shopping this morning. It was just my daily earrings and what else. It's just like that little set, but if you wear something different, it makes you feel different, it makes you feel unique, and hopefully it's also appreciated by others. So I want to show you and talk through each item that I have, I love. This is not my entire brooches collection. I've got more, and they're not that unique in a way that's worth showing maybe. But this year, so that was my sister's last year present for my birthday. This year she sent me 4 brooches, and one of them, the one I immediately got impressed by, and I knew what it is Trifari. Trifari, different names going around. Trifari, 1937 brooch, enamel. It's quite large, and it's got quite large back needle, because they designed for wearing, to be worn on coats, maybe on shawls as well, coats, shawls, scarves. So I did wear it on my video calls yesterday. People do notice. If something is unusual, then you can probably. I love brooches. A lot of people say, oh, it's grannies. They're symbols, and they make you stand out. I do like bracelets as well. I don't particularly like necklaces, because if it's too tight, I don't feel comfortable. But brooches, bracelets, bring it on. The other one is this star is something that I wouldn't wear unless it is specific clothes. It's like maybe a bow blouse, or anything like in the middle here, in the middle of the collar, maybe. That is beautiful. This is US 1950s, 1960s. I have a list here with description of what's what, because I would never remember. I probably will at some point, but I don't know all of it. So my sister actually explained to me which item is what, and in terms of the period, especially, I don't know. And some of them I know because I bought them myself, and I know they are expensive, but some of them were presents or she gave them to me. So so I'm kind of referring to that. Another one is that golden metal, which is interesting. It's also for coats. A brooch. It's 1937, France. Interesting. She knows precisely what year they would, because some companies, they did, for example, some brooches. There is a brooch which I'll show you. It was only done specifically between 1938. Marcel Boucher, for example, 1938 and 1941. So some of them have very short periods of time when they were actually made. So that is France, 1937. And the last one from that present is Murano glass. This one is called Fork of Devil. This is where she said, where you go to challenging meetings where potentially you might have a conflict or anything. I said, so, well, okay, I should wear it pretty much all the time. I'm joking, but it's got some meaning. It is absorbing negative energy and negative whatever people might send on you. So that is Murano glass. I love that. Look at the detail of each eye. There we go. This is 1970. My favorite brooches, if not favorite, maybe it is one of the favorite. Cora brooch. I love that brooch. It's so beautiful. They made a few of them. This is a series of lovebirds made by Cora, and this is 1930s. Maybe, yeah. So this is around 1930s. I need to put glasses on, sorry. Okay, so that's what it is. So they did some brooches. She explained to me that they were like separate. You can split them up, and this is the whole brooch, two birds on one. One item I have, which is very precious to me, this is Chanel. I bought it actually in Lisbon without knowing what it is. I just loved it, but then it was confirmed to me, and I found later on with the large magnifying glass, I found stamp here. It is Chanel around 1940s, flamingo, silver flamingo. This is Art Nouveau orchid enamel, France. I bought it also. It wasn't expensive. I bought it on eBay many years ago, and then my sister went. She visited me, or I visited her. Then she did a very thorough examination of that. This is very rare brooch, enamel, as beginning of 20th century. So 19 or something. So you can see the detail. Its enamel is beautiful as well. See the back. Back is very old as well. There is another brooch which I also bought as a part of auction. on the auction, and I like that small detail, and I knew intuitively that small brooches, that's when they were made. This is end of 19th century. This brooch is quite it's got unique back. They stopped doing this sort of clips at the end of 19th century. You can either turn it like that and hook it through a little chain or whatever, carry or wear it as a pendant, or wear it with a as a brooch with a pin. Here we go. So this is France, enamel, end of 19th century. This brooch, that was also present from my sister a couple of years ago, I think. This is very summery to me. I love that. I love the colors. I love enamel. It's very beautiful. This is original by Rubens, and one of the branches of that firm was, of that company, was called Jerry. It's got stamp there. It is 1960s. It is 1960s. Very 60s brooch, isn't it? The other one is one of my very favorite. They've done quite a lot of those actually. They don't really cost much. I like those orchids. And I've got a set with clips, earring clips. This one is of company called BJL, and this is blue orchid with marquettes, 1950s. I really like exquisite sort of series of jewelry. I have that brooch, which I think is called February. That's my birthday. I probably bought it intuitively. I bought it myself. And this is primroses, as you see, enamel. I need to have a look. My sister told me exact year, 1958, that is. I have another one, which I think it's fuchsia. It's also, just because I love it, I bought that. I'm gonna wear them all. Actually, it is very fashionable to wear a few. If they do match, or maybe from the same range, it's fashionable to wear together. That's fine as well. Another one is the one on me. This is platinum plates at the back. Platinum. I don't know if it's platinum altogether or not. It's a long story about this brooch. It's platinum and Rubens, basically. This is a US company called A&S. The US company that started doing jewelry since 1928, and they mainly did in platinum or other very expensive materials for weddings and that sort of events, for brides, etc., and for mothers of brides. And it is end of 30s, 1940s, made in the US. So that is that. I really need to show you closer, don't I? I don't wear it very often because I'm scared to death to lose it. And this other one, I just love orchids. As you know, behind me, orchids all over the house. I love orchids in any shape or form. This one is quite cheap. This one is made of so-called cold clay. My sister tells me they are very cheap. They're really not worth much, but they're so pretty, so pretty. I love that, and this is what I wear quite a lot in summertime. There is one brooch which I don't wear often either. This one is Chanel. It's 70s, 80s. It's very good condition. It's not very worn. It's a little bit on that age, a bit sort of not 100%, but you don't expect things that are 40, 50 years old to be in totally new condition. And then we have that little beetle is Marcel Boucher. brooch is rhodium plated. I think so. That is specifically, that's what my sister told me about. This one, it was made in between 1938 and 1940, and rhodium plated. It's obviously it's not Rubin, but it's imitation of Rubin. You see the eyes, blue eyes. Here you go. So it's got very unique back. It's you're supposed to wear it on coats, so it goes through thick fabric and clips. I have lost it once, and then I found it. I've lost it. It came off my coat, and I saw that, and I was going to work, and then I returned and traced myself all the way back to the bus stop. That's in London, actually. I think, yeah, last time before pandemic, and it was there. It was still on the floor. Nobody picked it up. I'm really happy about it. So I won't lose you again. I don't wear it very often because it's not very sturdy. It hasn't got like secure clip at the back. I did show you why. Oh no, I didn't. I did show you white orchid. I think I did. This is another exquisite. Probably no, I didn't. Is an exquisite range. Exquisite is a British or English brand, and it is just enamel. I love it. Look at that. Look how gorgeous it is. And then probably a couple of other things. This I like Cora. Cora is absolutely beautiful. Artistically, in terms of aesthetically, the colors, the whole thing technically it's absolutely gorgeous. And I don't understand much in jewelry, as you probably gathered, because I'm reading from that page, from what my sister told me. This is set Cora. I absolutely love that. It's necklace with a brooch. So this is my set. I bought it. It is a collection item. Just love that. Another Cora set, which I also love, is that brooch with clip earrings, 2 of them. And it's got, on the back of it, it's got logo, Cora. So 2 of those. Don't know how to show you. I'll show you one. They're the same. Okay. And the last but not least is another set. English brand. Company called Fish. That is 1970s. In the 70s they did these sort of things, and it's actually I bought it without knowing. Again, I think a lot of these auctions are when people don't know what they sell, because maybe they clearing houses or whatever, whichever way they come about those things. But this is 2 clips and a round brooch. I quite like, that's the way to show you clips. I quite like these clips and the colors. I just love the colors of that enamel. It's so beautiful, and I bought it, and then my sister said it's actually a very decent set. So sometimes I do have very good shots, Sometimes I buy stupid things like that. This one is worth nothing. It's worth probably some work, labor. This one I bought it for about £2 or £3 on eBay. I just love that because of it's so heavy and it's so sparkly. It's so sparkly on the sun, but it's absolute rubbish in terms of the value and the value as a piece of jewelry. It's nothing. It's probably made in China quite recently, but anyway, so these are items I wanted to show you. It would be interesting to see which one you like most. I certainly love that brooch. It's most probably most expensive. I love that Cora with Cora birds. Absolutely love that little orchid. And this orchid, certainly. I adore that orchid. I love it. That orchid. Oh, I love it all. I love it all. Primulus and that trifari, whatever it's called. Beautiful. My new addition to my collection. I'm not gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you and wear you all the time. All the time. Brooches every day. They're very, very fashionable. Don't forget that. It's not like some people say, oh, it's granny's. It's not. It's not. It's very, very fashionable, whatever age you are. It looks beautiful. It looks outstanding. It's much, much better than, look at that. If I was just wearing this, with different earrings, of course. How is this better than that? Here we go. So we talked about these minerals, bare minerals eyeshadows in the previous video, so I'm gonna have to edit this and this. I absolutely love it. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to your comments. All right, my dears, have a lovely Sunday and a good week ahead, and we'll see each other very, very soon again.